at that. Steven Crowder is in the news. Groomerish. Former employees describe Steven Crowder's sexual harassment. Wow, they say he sent photos of his genitals and regularly exposed himself to others at work. Are you shocked? I'm shocked. I would never have assumed someone like Steven Crowder with his personality would ever be a sexual predator. Oh no, I would never have suspected him of projecting. Can you guys believe it? Far right. Wow, that was a little weird. Hey, pause. I don't want to watch that shit. Far right media personality Steven Crowder, who has falsely accused teachers of grooming children, has been accused of sexual misconduct in the workplace, and some of his employees say he is actually a groomer. Speaking under anonymity due to fear of retaliation, 5 former staff members on Steven Crowder's show Louder with Crowder accused the host of creating a hostile work environment that included bullying, erratic behavior, including rampant drug use, and most alarmingly, according to multiple people, sexual harassment, Mediate reports. According to text messages reviewed by the outlet, Crowder sent photos of his genitals to co-workers. Did they review the photos? They must have. He would also allegedly expose his genitals to employees in person so frequently that most of them either laughed uncomfortably or showed outright disgust as a way to give him the attention he sought. Wait, he sought to? Okay. He sought to as a way to get him to stop. So he wanted to be Are they claiming he wanted to be humiliated for showing his ding-ding to people? Oh my god, dude. What a fucking freak. Of course, right? It's always like this. So frequently they got jaded. Can you imagine showing your dick to someone so much they're jaded about being sexually harassed? Jesus, man. What a fucking freak. The more disgusted everyone seemed, the more pleasure he seemed to get from it. It's like he couldn't understand that we weren't in on his joke. Another person who said they received unsolicited and unwanted images of Crowder's genitals from the host warned that looking back at the behavior, they believe he was acting in a way he had accused others of. Oh, no way! What? Other right-wing personalities learning that they're literally the problem? What the fuck? In the moment, we dismiss it as sort of frat boy humor. Oh, really? Just locker room talk? It's always a self-report. Always. In hindsight, it's super creepy and felt groomerish, the former employee explained. Oh, really? It wasn't the first time Crowder was accused of sexual misconduct in the workplace. In May, after home surveillance video of Crowder berating his wife abusively in 2021 surfaced, staffers told the New York Post that he would expose himself in the workplace. Some LGBTQ plus supporters say those who make the wildest accusations and raise their voices in the loudest tend to be projecting. Yes. In psychology, the term is most commonly used to describe defensive projection, in which a person assigns unacceptable urges to another person, animal, or object. Last year, during Teacher Appreciation Week on Twitter, Crowder called for punishing certain teachers. Well, wow. He's blocked me. I don't remember why Steven Crowder blocked me, but he's a pussy, of course. The best way to appreciate good teachers out there is to point out and punish the others who are trying to corrupt and groom our children. Hashtag Teacher Appreciation Week, not Groomer Appreciation Week. Whoa. Wow, not Groomer Appreciation Week? Damn. The vast counterculture of pro-groomers. Right-wing extremists and mainstream Republicans have falsely used the groomer smear to describe members of the LGBTQ plus community, particularly drag queens, teachers, and transgender individuals. They claim that community members are grooming kids for exploitation. Some subscribe to conspiracy theory that the government, mainly liberals, is trying to make children gay and transgender. What do you think that would even look like? How would you make someone gay or trans simply by accepting when people are gay or trans? Seems odd. Cobbies for the Umadine. The Umadine with the Prime? Have huge news after a year. I'm no longer homeless. Let's fucking go. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I was reading the article. I was sucked into the article. Hell yeah, Umadine. Let's go. By putting chemicals in the water, just look at the frogs. Oh, no. Yeah, I think you're right. The right-wing extremist group Moms for Liberty promotes this false conspiracy theory. Crowder, a former staffer, said only exposed himself to other men. Oh. In regards to exposing, it's not gay. In regards to exposing himself in general, to my knowledge, he only exposed himself to male staffers. It happened all the time. It was regular occurrence. It usually happened when he was in a really good sort of manic mood. So while we were all disgusted by it and it was never welcomed, it was preferable to him being in a bad mood and how he treated people in that state. I mean, right-wing men are fucking all unhinged, man. Like, if they walk the walk, they have to be fucking unhinged. There's only one way to live if you're actually a fucking fascist, man, and that's just like a crazy person. That's the end of the article. But yeah, man. I haven't been following his career, but it like super tight. But we've seen some big moments happen in the last year for this guy, and not in a good way. I think his life's falling apart. It's almost like I bet you could go back and find a clip of me saying, like, I guarantee this guy's going to flame out, because I have always felt that about Steven Crowder. Like, just he cannot sustain. This isn't like a real personality, man. All these guys are like this, though. They're all on fucking mega cope at all times. I don't know how. It's like a fuel source that's not very efficient. I don't know. It's like getting all your energy from like Red Bull instead of like vegetables and carbs. Like, I like a Red Bull from time to time, but you can't just live on it. Like, you can't live on cope. You can't sustain you're burning. It burns too hot, man. It's not sustainable. Shiro, 26 months. It's a terrible fuel source. You got to live in reality. And these guys, like, you know, they have like lots of money for a minute, and then just go, and they just fucking burn out. Good. I mean, fuck him. I mean, I can't imagine. Are they bringing up charges? It doesn't really seem. Just accused. They're just reporting on it. I don't know. I don't think you'll see charges or anything. Maybe we'll see. His career tanked hard, and everyone's circling their wagon around capitalism by saying he was an idiot for not taking the contract. I mean, it's funny. He was right and wrong about that shit. But like, when you're right wing, you can't be like anti fucking corporation. That's what you've been pro this whole time, and so it bit him in the ass. Yeah. Good shit, man. I love watching these guys' lives fall apart. They don't deserve happiness, man.